Hey everyone, Tony George, Hump Day Update, DocSports.com. Couple of notes up front. If you missed my podcast yesterday, we're not going to live stream them on YouTube. There's a million hoops to jump through. Follow me on Twitter. It's on my profile page. It broadcasts live, and we'll announce the times on the videos before the show every week. And then it's archived or just parked there on my profile page at Twitter. It's at TGeorgeSports. Go watch it. You won't get a better look at inside Nebraska football and some news and notes on the Big Ten, some sleepers, some this, that, and the other than you will from that show. Chris Schmidt from HellVarsity.com, Hell Varsity Radio, there at ESPN in Lincoln and Omaha. Knows the program and knows the Big Ten as well as anybody. That's all he does for a living. And we had him on the show yesterday. At TGeorgeSports, I'll put the link in the comments section to that page. Follow me. Go listen to the show. Unfiltered view of what's going on with a program that probably has the most marquee name, Scott Frost, the head coach, that is on the hottest hot seat in college football this year and what's at stake. So, FYI, go over there. It's going to be streamed there every Tuesday and Friday. Now, this Friday, we're not doing a show. I have a golf deal. And then I have another golf deal on Sunday. I'm feeling good enough after COVID to get out. I'm going to be in the VSIN, VSIN, the radio studio they have here in Vegas and broadcast everywhere. They have their annual tournament on Sunday at Prim Valley, and I'll be out there. So that being said, next week we'll have a Tuesday and Friday show. Straight up sports betting, Tony George, streamed live from StreamYard at Twitter, at TGeorgeSports. Also over at Facebook, just type in Tony George Sports and join the group, and it's there as well. Okay, you'll notice the NFL Hall of Fame games tomorrow night. I'm wearing a t-shirt that is 30 years old today. Midwest Sports Consultants, The Winning Edge. Bought this 30 years ago when I got in the business, and that was the name of my company. Since then, it jumped up to Tony George Sports, and then I joined Docs in 2017 exclusively. So it's just Tony George over at Docs now. But nonetheless, my 30th year in the industry. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I've definitely aged. That's for sure. This job will age you very quickly. Trust me when I tell you. More so, especially if you care whether your clients win or not, which I do. But nonetheless, 30th year. Football early bird discounts are up. It's a couple $100 knocked off the season pass. Get on it. We will have a pick in the Hall of Fame game. I don't think I've lost a Hall of Fame game since I've been at Docs. I have an angle I use, and it works more times than not. And with max plays are 3 units in the NFL preseason for good reason. But last year we had a great preseason, and we won our preseason game of the year, which was a 3-unit pick, by like 27 points over the spread. So get ready for some football. Starts tomorrow. Get over to Docs. Not only can you get the early bird discount on the football season pass, and that's college and pro football till they crown a champion, all postseason, bowls, everything. That's it. You could take that $60 if you've never been a member and put that towards that discount as well. Link in the description below. Go get it. Okay, got those two things out of the way. Let's get to a free play. Last couple free plays have cashed. And tonight, I'm going to pull this up because we're just being all friendly and everything. And the Oakland A's are at the LA Angels. Both these teams are huge disappointments. Oakland, 39-66 on the year. And LA Angels, Ohtani, Trout, bunch of others, 44 wins on the year. Huge disappointments. Speaking of Ohtani, he's on the hill tonight. That's why they're laying minus 245. The run line on that's minus 115 for LA. They won by 2 last night. That's awfully tempting. That being said, I tell you guys, I like the under 7 here. The last The last 5 games, all but one have went under this total for Oakland, including a 3-1 game last night where they lost in L.A. 1-4 to Chicago White Sox before that. Again at the White Sox 2-3 game. They are batting, and I pulled this up here for you. They are batting 199 as a team, and Oakland's only batting 228. And that batting 228 is not going to look very good tonight. It's going to be less than that against Ohtani, who's probably going to go 6-7 innings. I think it's going to be an under game. Both bullpens are decent. They're both in the mid-threes their last 5, allowing less than, let's see, Oakland's bullpen, last 5 games has allowed a 205 average batting against them, and the Angels a 234 batting average, which, Oakland's not going to be able to exploit. I think this goes under tonight, under 7. The run line looks tasty at 115 if you wanted to put a small lean on it. The over and under on the prop bet for Ohtani for strikeouts tonight's 8.5. So Oakland's not going to have a good night. That's a one way of looking at things too when you're looking at over and unders. Look at the starting pitchers and look at the props on them for strikeouts. If it's a high number, you could kind of expect a lower scoring game, at least on paper up front when you're handicapping. It's not something I use as the sole indicator when I'm handicapping a game, but it's definitely something I look at to consider. Just a little tip for you. Doc Sports, 4-unit best bet. Major League Baseball, 4-unit best bet. WNBA. We got NFL preseason action tomorrow night. That's right, football is here. And, of course, we've got NASCAR coming up this upcoming weekend. 4 6-unit plays in a row. Michigan this weekend. Always a good track to bet. And we kind of found our groove in NASCAR once we got these teams figured out with these next-gen cars. We're going to talk about those next-gen cars with a guy that drives them on the Tony George podcast, possibly next Tuesday. So we'll keep you updated on that. And get yourself over to Docs, get yourself a winner, get that early bird discount in football. Sorry for the long-winded video today, guys.